Hey guys, what's going on? So hopefully a little lighter video now after the balance patch. I was poking around the update a little bit already, and the first thing I actually want to check out are the special goods here. So this is the new Lua's token, stuff you can buy when you start buying things with real money. I'm not sure how to say it. I mean, they have NPC hero unique weapon tickets here, so for either Gladi or Mei or other NPC heroes when they come out. And they also have reforged tickets, but there is a limit of 10 every maintenance you can buy. And then there's an artifact ticket. It says upon use can select and gain an artifact. All artifacts available. So I assume that means all, really all, like event artifacts included, pumpkins, etc. But now that the cross pumpkins nerfed a little bit, it's not so crazy. I mean, the angry pumpkin's also really cool. So what I'm curious about is how much you would actually need to spend to get that 1,000. So we're gonna go to the most expensive package they have, the 89.99 euros. Oh my god. So for 90 euros, you get 130 tokens, and that costs 1,000, and you can buy 2 every maintenance. Ooh-wee. They must have some really big whales. I mean, to even put a 2 times purchasable limit on something that costs 800 or 900 euros every other week, I guess. The thing I'm concerned with is that mileage will be slightly easier to get whenever you're going for... I actually don't know. What is there to buy with rubies anymore besides gift boxes? And I guess EXP boosters and maybe even stamina pots. Did they change? I mean, I know they changed the buttons up here, but did they also change the stamina prices? Because I mean, here it's like red and all special, but the 1 for 14 is actually a much better deal. It's like the same price per potion, but you get 2 extra. Who would buy 1 stamina potion? They also have a lot of new packages in here, Fragments of Infinity, Stamina, Essence, etc, etc. So that's 50 selectable Essence and 50 selectable Fragments. Don't get that confused with 50 of each. But what I wanted to check out were the costumes. Let's start with Gladi. This is his first costume ever. Don't know if I'll get it anymore with all those nerfs and such, but I don't want to talk about that anymore. Just visually, I think it's pretty cool. I think it's better than his original costume, even though you can't see those abs anymore. I don't know. If that's important for you, then of course this is a no-go already. But I definitely like his new fist weapons there. Here we got Nyla. Damn, she looks crazy with those ice wings. And I mean, it looks cold for like all that ice to be there, and she has like 0 clothes. So don't know if the math is really adding up there, but you do you, Nyla. Pretty cool. Demael looks freaking awesome with his ice bow there and his general attire. A lot of people were going crazy over him, and yeah, nice costume. Miriana, well, hers is very plain, I would have to say. Very simple. I mean, she has like these 3 little, I guess, shuriken, maybe those would be. Well, it's okay. Nothing special in my opinion. First costume for Scarlett as well, I believe. Yeah, she doesn't have any. I might get this one because I'm probably still gonna use Scarlett, mainly because I don't have any other dispellers, and you know, if you don't have a dispeller and you run into Bowdoin, you're pretty much screwed. I kind of like hers. It's mostly the weapons that I like, because they're always like frosty, and I like frosty things, you know, sharp edges, blue. Yeah, nice. Sonia, I think people were disappointed in her costume because she looks kind of the same, and that is more or less true. There's like almost no difference from her normal, but it is also her first costume. She just has less clothes on, which, you know, is never a bad thing for a lot of people. Looking at Demia now, again, it's her weapons. I like it. She just has like a giant icicle there, and then like the frost shield. Castle's also looking pretty cool. Again, his sword is the coolest part, but also the armor has some nice little jagged edges there as well. But that's it for the costumes. Overall, a lot of them are kind of plain, but I kind of like the ice theme. Basically, I like them all. I don't know whose I'm going to get yet. Maybe 2 of them, but then that'll put me over 10% EXP bonus, and I don't really want that. We also have the new guide system here, which I think is pretty cool for newer players. There's the introduction to King's Raid with Cleo, and then you get all these different tabs for unique weapons, artifacts. I'm not going to go through all of it. There could be some really good info in there. If you're confused about anything, make sure to go to youtube.com/Mogati first and give me many likes. And if you don't happen to find it there, then of course you can consult. Okay, it's much more convenient just to consult the guide. Oh my god, I'm going down. We can also quickly check out the hard raid single mode. Oh, we get a little tutorial here. Form a party with other users and the battle raid. Dragon raid, enter. You can find raid created by other users or create raid for your own. Create raid. Okay, well I know how to do all this stuff. Cannot use during tutorial? What the hell are you talking about? Let me go. Who is this? What's going on here? Hello there, are you here to slay the flame dragon? Do you mind if we join you? Yana, over here. You seem way too excited, Mediana. Yes, this is my first dragon raid. You've been in many dragon raids, Mediana. Do I really have to do a dragon raid now? With my 3-star castle and my 3-star Roy. Why am I going through a dragon raid tutorial? Well, I guess the little story there makes up for it. Since this is your first battle against dragons, you can keep the loots. Alright, great. Now I know how dragon raids work. So, can we go check out solo raid? Create single raid. Okay, so we have a main team and a sub team, very much like World Boss. You can see the rewards here. No gear will drop, and I guess no raid tokens either, but we will get enchant scrolls up to legendary. Also, of course, level 75 plus normal dragons can also drop enchant scrolls. I'm not going to be trying that right now because none of my heroes are set up and all of that, but I'll be trying it later. If there's anything interesting, then maybe I'll do a little video on that as well. Another thing I really wanted to check out, which I was actually talking about in the balance video, but I cut that out to keep it more about the balance patch, and it was getting kind of long anyway. So I want to check out the shop. There is a miscellaneous section now, which contains the legendary enchant box you can buy for 500k, and also these gift boxes, which contain presents for the NPC heroes. Now, when I made the video the first time, I assumed this one would actually give 10,000 kinship, because it's 5 times more expensive, and this one gives 2,000, but that's completely wrong. It only gives 3,000. So I'm glad I actually did cut that out. So that means you can get 10,000 from this box and another 6,000, so 16,000 every week. So it looks like you could fill up an NPC bar in like 6, 7, or 8 weeks. So much slower than even an average farmer of dragons, I would say, but also a lot easier. You're only gonna have to spend like 1.4 million raid tokens to clear out the shop, and that's not too hard to get in a week. I'm just not too sure if it's really worth it anymore, especially with Gladdy being nerfed. I'm probably just going to be going for May now, just to have her for the shop discount and to have another hero for that 1 extra max stamina point. But since I guess I'm not going to be buying any raid gears really, we may as well go ahead and do this and see how it works. Also the legendary enchant scroll, because why not? Also, one thing to note is that when I logged on, I already grabbed it unfortunately, but there was already the Npc Gift Box Compensation. I think I got around 3,000 rubies total back from that, and that's kind of weird because that's practically what I spent as far as I remember. Maybe I spent some more at a different time, but I got 2 different rewards. One was for like 2,100 something and another one was for like 840. So I couldn't really tell what the 2 different rewards were for, because as far as I'm aware, I only bought with rubies these 2 different boxes. Regardless, let's go to our inventory and open them. Here we got the 2 300k boxes. Well, I mean, it shows what's going to be in there, so I already had a couple from beforehand. Let's go ahead and open up the scroll box. Let's go ahead and open up that as well. Those are the 5 like 30k ones. Okay, so we're at 350 out of 100,000 for May, so we're actually pretty close already. I mean, that does a lot already. I didn't get all 12 of those just now. I had some from beforehand because I wasn't sure if I was going to invest any more in Gladdy. It would also be an idea to save all this stuff for a new NPC, which on second thought, I think I might just do. But yeah, I'd say that's pretty much the gist of the update. I mean, there have been a lot of like UI changes, as you can see in the special shop. Some bug fixes to certain unique weapons and perks and stuff like that. Going to your friends, you can apparently see their costumes now. I guess it wasn't like that before, but honestly, I'm not checking other people's gear that often, so I guess I just never noticed that they always had the default costumes on. And you can also check their Transcendence page. Damn. No privacy anymore for those top players who want to keep their secret strategy safe, because now you can see their Transcendence perks. Apparently we'll be getting Team EXP when we're clearing raids now. That wasn't like that before, so we'll be leveling up faster, especially those that are still planning on spamming dragons hardcore, at least for the enchant scrolls now. An interesting little bug fix with the sealed chain of ancient god. This is the arena artifact that silences a random opponent at the start of the battle. It said a bug has been fixed where the sealed chain of ancient god cast effect was delayed upon casting. So that's probably what caused like my Cassandra, for example, when I was trying to do an insta silence and the sealed chain happened to target me, I would still start the casting of the silence, but that would get interrupted by the chain. And so it would be on cooldown while not having actually casted it. So if and when I decide to start using Cassandra in Arena again, that's a cool fix for me. And apparently there was a bug on Gladdy's third skill, his ultimate punch. It said a bug has been fixed where the skill couldn't give any damage occasionally to big boss monsters. I haven't really noticed that myself, but I mean, I'm not watching every time he's doing his ultimate punch and looking at all that stuff, so who knows? If that really was a huge bug, maybe his damage can balance out a little bit. We'll have to see. Just gonna take a quick look at him and look at his sad skills. 9-second cooldown. Gonna do a quick test here in Chapter 7 Conquest, just to see what's up with his ultimate punch here. Just gonna activate it straight away. Yeah, sadly the crit damage buff only goes up to 7 anymore. Kaboom! Oh no! I mean, granted, he's still probably pretty good for single target situations, but that sad ultimate punch damage. I remember when that used to just obliterate the boss. Well, I guess I didn't have any buffs on him or anything, or any P damage reduction, so not really much need to test anything. The information was all written there. Alright, not gonna go into another rant here. This is where I'm actually gonna wrap it up. I know there were a lot of other little things, but I think I went over the gist of it, the main points of the update. Make sure to leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think in general about the update as a whole. You can include the balances in this comment section as well if you want. Leaving a like if you did happen to enjoy would also be greatly appreciated. Thanks, as always, for watching, and until next time.